One can point to the role.
Oh, you don't have to convince me. Right. I'm not into. I'm not into declinism.
I'm getting set up to ask you the following question. That's very helpful and leads logically to the next question, which is, perhaps even in a multi-vector, multipolar world, there is still room to recognize that the U.S. plays a very special role in that world. And as a practical matter, one could point to the presence of the UN, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank here. One can point to the role that Washington still plays, for example, in patrolling international sea lanes. Sure. One can point to the role.
Oh, you don't have to convince me. Right. I'm not into. I'm not into declinism.
I'm getting set up to ask you the following question. The tech industry in California. So, with what aspects of that kind of U.S. leadership is India comfortable, and with what aspects of that is India perhaps concerned or might question it?
Look. There is no question that the United States still has a very unique position in the world order. For reasons of polemics or mind games or posturing, people may suggest otherwise, but even the people who suggest otherwise know the truth. At the same time, it's also a reality that the kind of dominance that the United States had in the 1950s, 60s, or in the 1990s, 2000, it doesn't have. So it's a kind of half empty, half full situation. Now, for us, which part works for us? Much of it does, I give you the example of Quad. If you look today on technology issues or maritime safety, security, or supply chain issues, or even the manner in which international institutions should be, there would be a lot which would be common with the United States. Obviously, there would be some because, look, we are a developing country. Our political history is different. Our actual interests, in some cases, our trade interests or climate action interests may be different. So there would be areas of differences, but if you ask me, saying net, where do you come out? I think we come out very overwhelmingly on the side of a strong relationship, which is why actually the story, if one looks at Indian foreign policy for the last, say, 2 to 3 decades, it's really been a story of steady growth of India-US relationship, because I think successive administrations on both sides, going back, I would say maybe to late Clinton, Vajpayee, I would sort of pick that as the inflection point. I think since then it's been steadily on the up.